Welcome back into the Bettor Half Hour. Do we have a special treat for you? My favorite segment where we bring you veterans in the sports betting space. My man all the way across the pond in England, Nigel Seeley, the ambassador for Bet Rivers, joining us again on the show. Nigel, great to see you, my friend. How are you?
I'm very well, Alex. Good to see you. Full of energy. Looking for the head to the Champions League game. We're going to get some cash from tickets and make some money.
Absolutely. Let's start out, Nigel. We are in the second leg here of the round of 16. What's been the biggest surprise you've seen from a betting perspective thus far in the tournament?
To be honest with you, a lot of the favourites have won. A lot of the favourites of the tournament have gone through. There hasn't really been many shocks. Probably the biggest shock would be that Barcelona, the very famous team in Spain, have gone out of the competition. But all the other main contenders have gone through. It's been a tournament for favourites. So not many shocks at all. But Barcelona losing, but they had a really difficult draw, really different segment in the competition. And they've gone out. But really, it's been a tournament for favourite bettors, and favourite bettors have been making the money.
I want to talk about Bayern Munich going against Salzburg. It is a draw right now as far as the first leg goes. You saw Bayern over the weekend catch another draw. What is your lean in this match going into the second leg?
I think Bayern Munich, despite what the bookmakers think are probably the most likely winners of this year's Champions League, I really like Bayern Munich. I think they've got a fantastic team. I think they're the best centre-forward, best striker in the world in Robert Lewandowski. I think they're a side that are really underrated. They can afford to lose points coming into the Champions League because they're 8 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga table. The one thing about Bayern Munich is they concede goals. And in 6 of their last 7 games, they've conceded goals. But in 34 matches this season, they've failed to score in just one game. So this game here screams goals. The first leg was 1-1, like you said. Salzburg had some COVID cases, so I think that Bayern Munich are a very heavy favourite, justifiably so. But I think there's goals in this game. These two sides have met 3 times in the Champions League. In every single time, both teams have scored as a yes. It was 6-3 last season and 3-1 last season and 1-1 this season as well in the return leg. So I think both teams to score yes is a much better play than over the total goals. Usually in soccer games, over total goals is 2.5. On this occasion, it's 3.5. I think it's a very big move for me. I like at the same price, both teams to score or over 3.5 goals at about -130. I'm going for both teams to score yes.
That's some great insight there, Nigel. All right, let's switch to a little Serie A versus Premier League. Liverpool up 2-0. They've been playing phenomenal football as of late. When you go into this match and you have a 2 road goal lead here coming back at Anfield, what's your takeaway on this one? Do you think Inter can get back into it, or do you think Liverpool will be playing this very wisely, almost conservatively, defensively, and it'll be tough for them to get back in?
I think the 2 things you've got to look at is both sides are involved in a domestic Champions League champions race. So, like Inter Milan are involved looking to win Serie A, their domestic title. They're involved with AC Milan and Napoli, so it's very close. 3-team race there. And Liverpool are really closing the gap on Manchester City. So I think team selection is going to be very important for this game. The one thing I would say to you is Liverpool have been on this unbelievable winning run. I think they've won, I think it's like 12 games straight now they've won, if you count the cup game where they drew in after extra time. But the most pleasing thing for the manager Jurgen Klopp is that Liverpool have kept 6 clean sheets in the last 7 games, which means 6 shutouts. They haven't let a goal in. Inter Milan, they've been involved in the last 5 matches. They've failed to score in 4 of them, and they've kept shutouts in 3 of the last 4 games. I think under goals is the way here. I think Liverpool will win the game. I saw odds around -150, -180 with some bookmakers on Liverpool to win the game. I think if you can bet Liverpool to win to 0 is the best bet. And if you can't get that option, bet Liverpool to win 2-0 or 1-0. Liverpool's last 2 home games in the Champions League have been against Atletico Madrid and Porto, and both games have been 2-0 wins. I expect Liverpool to be too strong because They need to have a domestic title race to go for. And I think that 2-0 up, I think Liverpool might take their foot off the gas and just win 1 or 2-0. So I think 1-0 is about $7 and 2-0 is around about $7.50. They're the kind of prices I like.
Looking at Man City versus Lisbon, Nigel, a 5-0 first legs, minus 700 right now on DraftKings for us here. If you're looking at this match, is there any value in any kind of bet here? First half result, any kind of prop per chance that you are looking at? Of course, City running away with it and looking great yesterday, of course, against Man United.
I think the thing is, when you look at Manchester City minus $7, why would they need to put out a good team? Why would they need to go out all out for the win? The game is over. The tie is over. So if you're betting minus $7 on Manchester City, I think you're a bit crazy, a bit loopy. I wouldn't bet them at minus 7. They may win, but they could rest. They could put out a load of chill kids. They could put out a load of fringe players. They could rest all their big players. Manchester City have got a title race in England against Liverpool in the top of the Premier League. They've got 3 games on the road. Big game at the weekend against Crystal Palace. That is the priority rather than this game. They're 5-0 up. And Sporting Lisbon, though, unfortunately, Sporting Lisbon, I can't make a case for Sporting Lisbon because Sporting Lisbon have only won 1 of their last 6 games. They can't win their title in Portugal. They're out of the cup competition and they're a side just sort of fizzling on towards the end of the season. I think this is going to be Manchester City reserves against Sporting Lisbon reserves, and obviously Manchester City reserves are better. But the one bet I would have here, I think go under on the bookings. I think that when a game is 5-0 up from the first leg, then the intensity, the levels, the high press, tackles flying in. Man City know they're going to win this game. Sporting Lisbon know they can't qualify. So we're going to see a game that really just becomes a little bit of a testimonial, something that really doesn't give any interest. Tackles won't be going in. So I think if you get a prop here on the under of the bookings, under 2.5, under 3.5 bookings, yellow cards, red cards, I think this will just be played out as a friendly atmosphere because there's nothing at stake. Man City are through to the quarterfinals, and Sporting Lisbon have got nothing to play for at all.
All right, Nigel, I'll get you out of here with this, probably the most highly anticipated matchup of this particular day of matches. You got PSG going against Real Madrid. PSG with a late result with Mbappe. Bitter end, really. Both teams plus money here. How are you looking at this one? Real coming off a nice win over the weekend. PSG not so much, losing to Nice.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing about this game. It's going to be close. Both sides will think they've got a chance to win this game, and both sides will think they've got a chance to win the Champions League. This game, unlike the game I spoke about, it's all going to be about cards. Red cards, yellow cards. I think goals are going to be low. I think under 2.5 goals, and maybe even the sending off. A red card in the game.
All right, there you have it. Nigel Seeley, always bringing the value. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here on the Bettor Half Hour. Don't go anywhere. We're looking at trends for tonight's NBA games coming up next.